Welcome to Cybersecurity Safeguarding the Digital Realm, where we delve into the world of digital protection. Imagine the internet as an expansive city, teeming with information, resources, and citizens. Now, imagine cybersecurity as the city's shield, its police force, its guardian. It's the practice of protecting systems, networks, and programs from digital attacks, damage, or unauthorized access. In this digital age, where sensitive data is often a currency, cybersecurity's importance is paramount. Cyber threats lurk in every corner, from malware and phishing to ransomware, each more cunning than the last. But fret not, as this vast digital city is not left unprotected. A legion of cybersecurity enthusiasts, ethical hackers, and professionals stand guard, ensuring safety in the digital realm. Stay tuned as we embark on this enlightening journey into the digital realm, exploring the integral role of cybersecurity and the ethical imperative that guides its guardians. Now you might wonder, what is cybersecurity? Well, in its simplest form, cybersecurity is the practice of protecting systems, networks, and programs from digital attacks, damage, or unauthorized access. It's like a digital fortress that shields our sensitive data from the prying eyes of cybercriminals. But why is cybersecurity so important? Consider this. In today's digital age where data is the new gold, we are all constantly connected and sharing information online. From our personal emails and social media accounts to our banking details and sensitive work documents, everything is stored and transmitted over the internet. This makes us all potential targets for cyber threats. And cyber threats are not just about those pesky spam emails or annoying pop-up ads. They can be as simple as malware, a malicious software designed to cause damage to a computer, server, or network. Or they can be as sophisticated as phishing attacks, where cybercriminals try to trick you into revealing your personal information by pretending to be someone you trust. Then there's ransomware, a type of malicious software that blocks access to a computer system until a sum of money is paid. Imagine being locked out of your own computer or worse, your entire business network. Terrifying, isn't it? And these are just a few examples. There are countless other forms of cyber threats that can compromise our digital security and privacy. And that's where cybersecurity comes in. It provides the tools and strategies necessary to protect our digital assets and ensure our online safety. But cybersecurity isn't just about technology. It's also about people and their behaviors. After all, it's often through human error or negligence that cybercriminals find their way in. That's why understanding cybersecurity and practicing good cyber hygiene is everyone's responsibility. With that understanding, let's dive deeper into the ethical aspect of cybersecurity. Ethics, a crucial aspect often overlooked in the technical field of cybersecurity. So what exactly is ethics in the context of cybersecurity? Simply put, it refers to the moral principles that govern a person's behavior, or the conducting of activities within the realm of cybersecurity. It's the compass that guides cybersecurity professionals in making decisions that respect privacy, uphold integrity, and protect the digital assets of individuals and organizations alike. Why does ethics matter, you might wonder? Well, the digital world is much like our physical world. It's a space where actions have consequences, and the rightness or wrongness of these actions is determined by ethics. When we talk about cybersecurity, we're talking about a field that holds enormous power. This power can be used to safeguard data and digital infrastructures, or it can be misused to infringe upon privacy, steal sensitive information, or even disrupt critical services. For cybersecurity professionals, ethical behavior is not just a nice-to-have, but a must-have. Their role involves a high level of trust, as they are entrusted with the task of protecting sensitive data and digital systems. Unethical behavior, such as misuse of access privileges or disclosure of sensitive information, can lead to severe consequences, including loss of trust, legal penalties, and damage to professional reputation. Furthermore, ethical behavior in cybersecurity goes beyond just following the law. It involves making decisions that respect the rights and interests of all stakeholders, including users, organizations, and society at large. It's about being honest and transparent, respecting privacy, and doing no harm. In an era where cyber threats are becoming increasingly sophisticated, the importance of ethics in cybersecurity cannot be overstated. It's what distinguishes the good guys, the ethical hackers who use their skills to protect, from the bad guys who misuse their skills to harm. This brings us to ponder, why does ethics matter for cybersecurity enthusiasts? Ethics in cybersecurity is not just about doing the right thing. It's about more than just obeying the rules or following guidelines. It's about understanding the complex web of trust, legal implications, and professional integrity that underpins the entire field of cybersecurity. Let's start with trustworthiness. In the vast digital landscape, trust is a precious commodity. Ethical behavior in cybersecurity fosters trust, acting as the bedrock for relationships between cybersecurity professionals, their clients, and the wider public. It's about being reliable and trustworthy, about doing what's right even when no one is watching. Moving on to legal consequences. Unethical behavior in cybersecurity isn't just morally wrong, it can also lead to serious legal repercussions. We're talking about hefty fines, loss of professional licenses, and even jail time in some cases. Unethical actions such as unauthorized access, data theft, or misuse of information can have far-reaching effects that can irreparably damage both one's personal and professional life. Lastly, let's talk about professional reputation. In a field where your skills and knowledge are your currency, your reputation is your calling card. Ethical behavior enhances your professional standing, setting you apart from the crowd. It signals to employers, clients, and colleagues that you're not just skilled, but also trustworthy, reliable, and committed to doing the right thing. So you see, ethics in cybersecurity isn't just about what's right or wrong, it's about trust, legality, and reputation. It's about understanding the profound impact your actions can have, not just on systems and networks, but on people and organizations. It's about recognizing that with great power comes great responsibility. With this understanding, let's look at the responsibilities of cybersecurity enthusiasts. Being a cybersecurity enthusiast is not just about acquiring skills, it's about responsibility. This is a mantra that every cybersecurity enthusiast should internalize. Why? Because the digital realm is not just a playground, it's a world where real people's lives and livelihoods can be affected. So, what are some of the key responsibilities that come with this territory? Well, first and foremost, there's the duty to protect user privacy. Cyberspace is filled with sensitive data, from personal identities to financial information. Ethical cybersecurity professionals respect this and prioritize user privacy, ensuring that their actions do not inadvertently expose or compromise this information. They understand that every piece of data they handle is not just a string of ones and zeros, but a part of someone's life. Next, there's the responsibility of transparent communication. In the world of cybersecurity, where threats can often be invisible and complex, clear and honest communication is absolutely vital. It's about explaining the risks, the solutions, and the implications in a way that is understandable and accessible. It's about being upfront about what has happened, what is being done, and what can be expected. It's about building trust, not just with clients and colleagues, but with the wider public too. And then there's the commitment to continuous learning. The digital landscape is ever-changing, with new threats and vulnerabilities emerging all the time. Ethical cybersecurity enthusiasts understand this. They know that to stay ahead of the game, they must constantly update their skills and knowledge. They are lifelong learners, always seeking to improve, to innovate, and to adapt. They are not content to rest on their laurels, but are driven by a passion for their field and a desire to make a difference. So, as you can see, being a cybersecurity enthusiast is about far more than just tech skills. It's about holding yourself to a higher standard. It's about being a guardian of the digital realm, a protector of privacy, a communicator of truth, and a champion of learning. This leads us to the intriguing world of white, gray, and black hat hackers. But that's a story for another time. Stay tuned, because we've got plenty more to explore in the fascinating world of cybersecurity. In the cybersecurity world, not all hackers are created equal. This statement rings true as we delve into the world of white hats, gray hats, and black hats. Each wears a different hat, symbolizing their unique motivations, methods, and intentions in the digital landscape. Let's start with the white hat hackers, the good guys in the digital realm. These are the ethical hackers, the ones who use their skills for the benefit of others. They're the digital knights in shining armor, safeguarding systems, networks, and programs from potential threats. They work strictly within legal and ethical boundaries, obtaining explicit permission before testing systems for vulnerabilities. Their primary aim is to improve cybersecurity, protect systems, and contribute positively to the overall security landscape. Next, we have the gray hat hackers. These individuals operate in a gray area, hence the name. They often engage in hacking activities without explicit authorization, but their intentions are generally good. They might discover a vulnerability in a system, and instead of exploiting it, they'll notify the organization, intending to help rather than harm. But despite these good intentions, their activities can still have legal implications. They walk a fine line between ethical and unethical, legal and illegal, and their actions often spark debates about the boundaries of ethical hacking. Lastly, we have the black hat hackers. These are the individuals who give hacking a bad name. They're the digital villains motivated by malicious intent. They seek personal gain, financial benefits, or simply enjoy causing chaos. They exploit vulnerabilities without authorization, often engaging in illegal activities. Their actions can lead to data breaches, financial losses, and reputational damage. They're the ones cybersecurity professionals are constantly battling against to protect our digital world. So, there you have it. 3 different types of hackers, each with their unique motivations, methods, and consequences. The white hats, the protectors, the gray hats, the boundary pushers, and the black hats, the exploiters. Understanding these distinctions is crucial in the field of cybersecurity. It helps us appreciate the ethical complexities involved and why it's so important for cybersecurity enthusiasts to don the white hat, uphold ethical standards, and use their skills to protect and safeguard, rather than harm and exploit. Now that we've understood these different shades, let's explore each in detail. First up, the good guys, white hat hackers. These are the ethical warriors of the digital realm, driven by a desire to fortify cybersecurity and protect systems. They're like the knights of old, but their dragons are cyber threats and their swords are lines of code. Their methods are strictly within the confines of legality and ethics. They obtain explicit permission to test and secure systems, working hand in hand with organizations to identify and address vulnerabilities. They're not just hackers, they're trusted partners in cybersecurity, and their contributions absolutely invaluable. By identifying and addressing vulnerabilities, they strengthen the overall security landscape. They're the unsung heroes, tirelessly working behind the scenes to keep our systems safe and secure. So, hats off to our white hat hackers, the good guys on the front lines of cybersecurity. But the cybersecurity world isn't just black and white. Moving on from the good to the gray area. In the middle ground, we have the gray hat hackers. These are the mavericks of the cybersecurity world, individuals who straddle the line between right and wrong. Their motivation? Often it's a sincere desire to improve cybersecurity. However, their methods can be controversial. Gray hat hackers may test systems and networks without explicit permission, operating in a gray area of consent. Imagine this. You come home to find your front door wide open, only to discover a note on your table saying, "Your lock was weak, so I broke in to tell you. You're welcome." That's a gray hat for you. They might be trying to help, but their actions can still have legal implications. It's a risky game they play, and it's not always appreciated. With that, we come to our last category, the black hat hackers. Finally, the ones operating in the shadows, black hat hackers. These are the individuals who exploit vulnerabilities for personal gain, often engaging in illegal activities. Motivated by malice, personal benefit, or simply the desire to cause chaos, black hat hackers are the embodiment of the dark side of cybersecurity. They stealthily penetrate systems, siphon off sensitive data, and leave destruction in their wake. Their methods are as varied as they are nefarious, from deploying malicious software to manipulating individuals into revealing confidential information. Black hats are constantly crafting new ways to breach defenses. The consequences of their actions are severe and far-reaching. Data breaches can lead to significant financial losses, reputational damage, and even the collapse of entire companies. In this digital age where our lives are increasingly intertwined with the virtual world, the threat posed by black hat hackers is more real and more significant than ever before. And with that, we conclude our journey into the world of cybersecurity. As we wrap up, let's remember the ethical imperative in cybersecurity. Ethics are the lifeblood of cybersecurity, marking the difference between white, gray, and black hat hackers. Trustworthiness, respect for privacy, and continuous learning are the hallmarks of an ethical cybersecurity enthusiast. Unethical actions can lead to legal consequences and reputational damage. Until next time, remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use your skills wisely. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing insights into the digital realm.